There are organizations in Canada which openly recruit volunteers for the Israeli military. One of them is called SAR-EL Canada. It recruits volunteers for what are called non-combat engagements, non-combat volunteer opportunities. The IDF refers to it as an official IDF volunteer program. Volunteers go over from Canada to Israel. They wear Israeli military uniforms. They live on the bases. They have to follow the military rules that are there. They clean tanks. They do ammunition checks. They prepare gas masks. They do everything that soldiers would do in order to free those soldiers up and go to the front lines in Gaza or elsewhere. Very clearly an engagement in the Israeli military. Complaints were filed a number of years ago with the Toronto Police about this, saying this is happening in the city. This organization is recruiting volunteers. It's clearly illegal. There are mountains of evidence. Here it is. Please act. They refused to take any action. Then two of my clients, Rehab Nazal and David Miviser, they together brought a private prosecution. And
before you continue, I just want to clarify, Rehab Nazal is a Palestinian-Canadian artist. We've actually had her on this program several times. She's in the West Bank currently. And David Miviser is a rabbi, who is an anti-Zionist rabbi who's been an outspoken critic of Israel. Is that an accurate assessment? Yeah.
Yeah, I think he would agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
And the two of them came together and they brought a private prosecution against SAR-EL Canada. And so to do this, the criminal code says that you have to go before a justice of the peace, who's similar to a judge. You have to present sufficient evidence to the court on all of the elements of the offense. And only if you can present sufficient evidence on all of the elements of the offense will a charge be laid against that entity. And then you will be allowed to privately prosecute that case, the same way that the Crown would prosecute a case. We succeeded in doing that. We presented evidence on all of the elements of the offenses, of the offense. SAR-EL Canada was formally charged. They had to attend court. They ended up having to hire counsel. And what ended up happening, though, is that the Crown, the Public Prosecution Service of Canada, exercised their discretion to intervene in the case. They took it over, and then they shut it down so that it never ended up reaching trial.